Hey guys, welcome back. Welcome if you're new. This will be a daily tea collective energy update for those guided here. I do consider all of my readings to be timeless, so whenever you're guided is the right time. All right, guys, so today's daily affirmation is, I should say, I deserve to be loved and respected. I deserve to be loved and respected. And the first card that we had come out, the overall energy, we've got number 28 breaking down to a 10. 10s speak to completion, also speaks to like wholeness. Chiron, I never know if I'm saying it right, if it's Chiron or Chiron. Either way, in heal. So Chiron's often referred to as the wounded healer. It's an archetype which is named after the mythological centaur who trained heroes, and then he was like accidentally wounded by Hercules with this poisoned arrow. And even though he couldn't completely heal his own pain, he learned like so much about medicine that he started his own healing temple, right? And this asteroid points to where like you might have your own painful experiences, and how that trains you, right? It gives you training, it shows you and you can use that understanding to help others, right? And Chiron's an asteroid which has a 50-year orbit between the traditional visible planets and then the more metaphysical, transformative realm, which is symbolized by the outer planets. So the action with this card is to find purpose in your problems, right? It's that energy of hard-earned wisdom. You don't have to assign causality, right? You may never know why you went through a difficult time, but you can put what you learned from it to good use, right? Even if you never quite heal in this place of karmic tenderness, you have the wisdom to pass on once you metabolize, integrate the information, right? This situation might feel familiar, but if you can't remember a story to go with it, it might be left over from a past life, a chapter review of what your soul already knows. And this has been really coming up. I've been seeing it in the collective where many people are getting this understanding that we're gaining these insights, these memories. It's memory. It's all memory. And if an old pain is triggered, have compassion for yourself. You are more than your troubles. You know the route through, and now it's time to practice what you know. Once you have a solution, add it to your toolkit. Right? You can use it in the future or to help others. And especially if this situation, stretches you, tests you, just take it as a training for the hero within. Right? What you're learning right now could be like your secret sauce in the future. Right? The challenge with this card is, this situation can kind of set off like touchy memories or poke you where it still hurts. What do they call it? Shrapnel. It can hurt just as much coming out as it does going in. Right? Just take this opportunity to heal those old places so that you can transform. The gift with this card is to allow the pain and troubles of the past to become wisdom and compassion of the present moment. Let's get some, I'm feeling the animal spirit deck. We're going to go with wild unknown. Let's get some messages here for the collective. We got the tarantula in reverse with the phoenix in reverse. Oof. Feel that? The tarantula in reverse is this energy where it maybe is a bit hesitant, or on the flip side, it could be like over intellectualizing. And the phoenix in reverse is an energy of running from something, or from denying something. Maybe you're denying, a problem. You're denying maybe that you have an issue. I don't know who that's for, but there's this energy that wants to heal, right? And I just feel like Spirit's gonna keep bringing it to you, bringing it to your attention. We're raising our consciousness collectively, right? Nobody will be left behind. And so everybody is feeling this energy. And I just feel like there's somebody here that's been hiding from something. Maybe that's what it is. You're hiding your pain. You're hiding your trauma. You're hiding. It's coping mechanisms that are coming up. We got the eagle in reverse. This is an energy of control, needing to control a situation, or lack of control. Somebody could be controlling. I just feel like there's something here with control. Whichever way it works for you, but there needs to be, it's about coming back to your peace. You've got to find your inner peace. Listen, there are, for whoever this is resonating for, and I feel like this is on many different levels, right? Some of us are, experiencing this in a way where it's serious. Right. And others, it just is little things, that are coming through, because it depends where you are on your healing journey. Right. If you have already mastered a lot of these things, then you're probably not feeling it as intensely, or you could be noticing it with other people. And if you haven't really done any healing work, then you're probably really feeling the energy shift right now. You're probably really feeling some type of way. It's a feeling of being stuck. But there's something here that's controlling you, or something that you're not seeing clearly for somebody. I feel like this is for someone very specifically. There's something that you're not looking at, that we got the tiger in reverse. This is overstimulation. So you could be, focusing your energy on other things, not seeing what needs to or wants to be healed here. It's a really good time for inner reflection, meditation, healing practices, listening, doing, that introspection where you're questioning yourself, asking yourself, what is it that I need? Why do I have these problems? What can I do to solve them? What's at the root? And that's the energy really that I'm feeling. It's how can we get to the root? And for those that have been doing the work, I feel like, even though that group, we're still being bombarded in some way, shape, or form with memories from the past, whether we're consciously understanding that's what they are or not. There's definitely this vibe of like memory coming from past lives, from all different angles, especially those, I'm just getting that energy, like especially those that have been doing the work. You guys are really like, not that you're getting it worse, but it's, you guys are really doing some deep healing. We're really helping the collective. And you know, even a lot of these memories may not even be yours, especially those, again, that have been doing the work. I just feel like, but what's the point of it? I feel like, and then we got the lizard, I feel like it's spirit like giving you keys. It's what they're saying, it's giving you keys, more resources, tools to put in your belt so that you can help others, continue to help others, they're saying. Let's get some tarot out here. I know this is going to be a little bit of a longer reading, but I feel like this is an important one. I feel like the energy is super intense right now. It's showing you how to let go. Shit, what was that? Hold on, it went flying. We got the Lovers in reverse that flew out. Yeah, it's a choice. And there's a need to come back into balance for someone. I do feel like, yes, this reading belongs to those that have been doing the work, but there's somebody here that's watching this that may be just starting their spiritual journey, or just becoming aware of something deep that needs to be healed. Yeah, because there's disharmony here. There's an imbalance. I do feel like this is for somebody specifically. There could be some addiction issues going on. And yeah, that's what I feel like this is for somebody specifically. There's a message here of imbalance, and it's about your decision, your commitment to yourself, your decision to have a deeper sense of commitment to yourself. Because I feel like somebody's been really like just neglecting themselves, really just drowning maybe in alcohol or drugs, or it could be any kind of addiction, honestly. But I just feel it like there's this sense of suffering here. What you're doing is detaching literally like from the soul. Yeah, I just see it like somebody just really using like alcohol or substances to avoid what's at the root here. So there's something here that wants to be healed. But if you keep masking the trauma, if you keep masking the problem, then how are you going to find a solution? How are you going to heal that shit if you're not looking at it? If you're just pushing it away and, you know, using substance to not think about it, it's just causing more of a problem. Once you begin healing as well, the need for, you know, excessive amounts of alcohol or drugs or anything really that you might be using like to cope, it will begin to naturally fall away. I would start with a meditation practice. It's something that you can do for free right from your home. It doesn't take a whole lot of time, although if you're like me and you start to get into it, I don't want to say it becomes an addiction, but it's just so beautiful. Like it feels so good. It's so euphoric. Literally better than drugs, honestly. Allow yourself to create more healthy habits. You know what I mean? Allow yourself to be a little more gentle with yourself at this time, and to choose yourself, to choose your higher self. Okay, I don't know who needed to hear that, but If this is really resonating for you and you're in that place, please feel free to reach out. I have been there as well. And this is a completely judgment-free zone. Like literally, this is why I do this, is to help people that are in this type of circumstance, because I too have been there, and I just feel like that's part of my, life mission, is to also help others that have gone through the same thing, or are going through, I should say, the same things that I have healed, right? This could be affecting your love life as well, if there even is one. There's some deep wounds here. I just feel like, you can try to mask it, but it's just going to keep, look, it's just delaying. That's exactly what I was getting. It's just delaying the inevitable here. Yeah, look. Oof. Jeez. We've got the Six of Wands in reverse. There's a lack of confidence, a lack of recognition, not feeling seen, not feeling heard, feeling maybe discredited. There's ego here, okay? So these are all things that could be coming up for you to look at, analyze, introspect, right? Like I always say, pay attention to when your body feels tense or tight around any kind of emotion or any kind of thought or experience, and maybe grab a journal and start writing about it. This is a really easy, basic way to understand your emotions, to understand your trauma. Okay, so for example, if you've got a lack of confidence coming up, grab your journal, sit down. Why am I feeling this lack of confidence? And then just allow yourself to write the first things that come to mind, and just keep allowing yourself to write, and then come back to it later and reflect upon it. Okay. We've got the King of Pentacles in reverse. That's that energy of indulgence that I was picking up on. There could also be like some material loss here. Somebody could be like really stressing over money as well right now. There could be feelings of like somebody being greedy coming up as well. These are all things that want to be healed, different aspects, okay? And then we've got the Ace of Wands in reverse. There could be a lack of motivation, lack of energy, feeling stuck, stagnant, weighed down, bored. It's because you're taking up your time with things that are not uplifting. They're not things that motivate you, that make you feel inspired. So yeah, there's definitely a need here to raise the vibration and to really do some deep introspection here, because you're going to continue, keep doing what you always done, you're going to keep getting what you always got, right? There's a need to make a change here. I mean, unless you like where you're at, which I can see right here, whoever this is for, you don't. Right? And again, this could be on many different levels, but I do feel like this is for someone, this is really directed for someone that really needs to hear this message. But like I said, this could be on many different levels, right? I mean, we all lack confidence in some way, shape, or form at some time in our life, right? We all, can be a little bit indulgent at times. But again, these are all just aspects that you can look at and do some deeper introspections and do some deeper reflection upon, especially if it keeps coming up, right? If you keep noticing, for example, that you don't feel confident around a certain situation, or that you don't have a lot of energy, you're not motivated, I'm telling you, grab a piece of paper and a pen and write about it. this is a perfect way to release that energy and to do some deeper reflection upon why it's even there in the first place, and to find solutions, right? What can I do to shift this shit? What can I do to change? Because honestly, like, the coping mechanisms that you have picked up until this point have not been working, right? They're making you feel bad, they're making you feel stuck, they're making you probably drunk, or it's just definitely a need to take a new direction. It's that energy of the old just isn't cutting it anymore. It's just not doing what it used to do. Let's get a couple last cards before we wrap this up. Any more messages for the collective? Yeah, like I said, start with meditation. It's something that you can do easy. You can search on YouTube, guided meditations. I would definitely, make sure that you are blocking off at least like 10-15 minutes every single day, and make that your promise to yourself that you're gonna at least start investing in yourself in this way, right? And then, after you get that down, and I would do it at least 21 days, right? It takes 21 days to create a habit. You'll start finding that you have a greater sense of peace, that you have more confidence, that you have more energy. You start to remember your gifts, your talents, things that inspire you, that lift you up, that motivate you. You start to remember your passions, your purpose, and that's when you'll come into this place of stability, of satisfaction, and it is achievable. Listen, if I can do it, anyone can do it. It's gonna take some work, okay? It's gonna take some dedication. It's gonna take for you to invest in you and to let go of the shit that's holding you down, okay? But listen, you have a team of angels, guides, that are here to help you get through this. Like, literally, I feel like somebody at this point is like running with those subconscious worries right now, right? Or excuses, right? No, just let that shit go. Okay, that's the old you. Bring that gentle inner sense of peace back, right? And call on your guides. If there is something that you're needing, just take some time to connect with them. It's time to let go of the old way of being. That shit's not helping you anymore. We've got face your financial fears. When you're honest with yourself about fears of success or failure, they can no longer control you. Be free of hidden fears by exposing them to the light of awareness, and you'll realize that in fact you have nothing to fear, and that every successful person has struggled with and released these self-doubts. Yeah, so that energy of self-doubt, thinking that you can't do it, that's more trauma. It's more inner work that can be healed. We got unlimited ideas. Your mind is one with God's infinite mind. Therefore, you have complete access to unlimited ideas guaranteed to bring you blessings. This is so true. We're not taught about this, but you literally have the within you all of the ideas in the world. All you need to do is get yourself in a vibration that is open and receptive to them. It says all you need to do is take the divinely guided action to allow these ideas to come to fruition, right? So if you're feeling, like you are receiving signs, make sure you're following them. If you feel like you haven't been receiving any signs, maybe it's because you're too wrapped up in your coping mechanisms to see them. Set the intention right now that you'll begin to see them, and you will. All right, we got a couple more here before we wrap it up. On the bottom, we've got spiritual path with turquoise. Your true beliefs are becoming clearer to you, which prompts you to make necessary life changes. And then we've got positivity, faith, and optimism. You open the door to positive experiences and opportunities with your positive expectations and energy. Do not allow negative energy or temporary setbacks to interfere with the path that you're on. Keep the faith and keep going. And then we got your clearing debts. Your self-care involves removing the heavy burden of financial and emotional debts from your life. You already feel lighter and freer just by facing this topic and making a plan to clear present obligations and avoid future ones as well. Thank you guys so much for liking the video. It really does help to get a further reach, to help more people. So you are essentially helping others just by clicking that button. Feel free to drop into the comments. Let me know how this resonated for you. Do make sure you are subscribed. Hit the notification bell if you'd like to be notified of upcoming videos. Love you guys.